Okay, people, so today I'm just following up on yesterday's example, just to state the fact that life isn't fair. We all know that, well, life isn't fair. No matter what you do, what you go through, sometimes things happen and it just doesn't work out for everybody. Okay, you get to the point, have you ever really got to a point when you just get depressed and it seems like everything goes wrong in your life? I mean everything, like you have like ex-girlfriends calling you back, have no job, everything just seems to be wrong. You get paperwork and you don't even know how to fill it out. You don't know whether to take the paperwork to where you gotta go. You have an appointment and everything that you have. You only get a paperback or a letter of statements and stuff like that showing you all the information that you had when you tried to apply for something. See, life isn't fair, but what do we do about it? I mean, you can't just stop. See, you get to a point where I know I'll talk about it a lot, and I'm not just bringing it up because I'm just saying that this is how I feel, all right? No one really understands what a person goes through, what they feel until they are in their shoes, or whatever you want to say, all right? Right now, I'm at a point where I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. I'm glad I'm not an alcoholic or don't take drugs and stuff like that, because I probably would have did something stupid by now. But sometimes things go on in life where you get really crazy and stuff and don't know exactly what to do. You get frustrated, but then you have to figure out, stay, on top of things. Like right now, I'm thinking some people get on your nerves so much they annoy you or talk to you in certain ways. They talk about certain things that's going on in their lives, and it makes you wonder what's really going on in life. People listen to you sometimes. People want to hear you out, but they don't always pay attention. You are actually, when I asked my brother yesterday, something was wrong. He didn't tell me that something happened on his job. He got suspended. All right. Now, why did he get suspended? And the person that caused the problem is the person that should have been suspended. But if my brother got suspended, it's not fair in life that the other person still gets a chance to work. This is how things happen. We should get to a point where there's only one person suspended in a situation. The person who caused the problem majorly should have been suspended in the first place. But we have people that just don't see your ideas, or they don't see your views right, and you wind up at the short end of the stick. Life is not fair, but the way it should be, if it was fair, people should actually, both parties, if anything is unresolved, if they're going to suspend somebody, suspend both of them so they can find out and get I guess let's say the right understanding of that situation. See, don't just single out one person. I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting crossed up on what I'm going to say, but I just believe that it's not right for one person to be punished when somebody else is involved in it too. So that's just the way I feel about it. Life is just is not going to work the way we expect it to do. My best friend, we talk about this every once in a while. We talk about nepotism. We talk about all the things that go on in life, which is wrong because, it's not the things about what you know, it's who you know. You never get to the point where you're going to get a fair share in life. Like, what is a fair share? Everybody wants to do something in life, and there's billions of people on this planet. If you want to say it, is it millions or billions? But anyway, there's a lot of people in the world. Okay, that's all I'm saying. There's so much stuff that we have to go through. Everybody, can you imagine somebody going to school and they had learned something? They have to be educated. One person has to follow the rules set by a man in the world. Life, it's like you go to school, you have to continue your education if you want to become somebody. If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something, you have to have a doctor's, master's, a degree or something like that. Everybody goes on the status quo. They expect for you to prove yourself. Well, the thing about life, what happens when you go through all that and something goes wrong? You don't get the job that you don't get the job that you expect. They change it. They'll go, somehow it doesn't work out. Then you get disappointed, you get depressed and everything. You wonder, like, that's why you come to the conclusion that life isn't fair. Okay, like in Egypt. I can't believe that in Egypt there are students right now revolting and going off because they're unemployed. Unemployment is not the thing with everywhere in the world. There's people right now are unemployed. And with that going on, I mean, this is affecting the world, not just the United States. Okay, unemployment is a very depressing thing. And like I said, I'm at a point right now where I don't have a job. I can't find a job. I've been looking for work, but it's time that, some things have to be changed and stuff. So I'm actually working on creating my job, creating the perfect job. Okay, There's no perfect job, but at least I'm making an effort, at least trying to make that happen. So this is why I'm making this video right now, because this is going to be on my blog. Hopefully that it'll go up and people will see it and say, well, like, hey, you know, the dude got something going. Something's working in his life. Because right now it's kind of ironic that I'm doing graphics and animation, and I'm not trying to associate this with the movie 2012 or bring it up, but there was a scene in there. Did you ever see the movie 2012? A lot of you may have not seen it, and it's probably going to interfere with a lot of people's understanding about life. But you know, I've been doing some animation and graphics, and it seems like my graphics are now being, people are starting to say, well, hey, you know, you do some good work. All right, I'm proud of my animation, I'm proud of my graphics. Like I said, I do character design, I do everything that you can possibly think of, from animation to computer programming, to game design, to, I'm a person that you should actually get to know. Actually an interesting person, but a lot of people put me down, don't want me to feel that way about myself. And I should always be self-gratifying. I mean, like I said, I should never let anybody put me to a point where I have to feel beneath them, or like I don't have any status being somebody great one day. So this is the reason why I'm making this video. It's about, don't get to the point where you get depressed and people annoy you so much that you feel like you just sometimes don't, it just make you just get so frustrated, it just make you want to take yourself out when people get to you like that. But this, though, you don't do that. That's not something that you like want to get to that point where somebody else wants you to feel that bad in life. So I'm just saying that this is a positive point, a positive moment where when you get depressed and when you get to that point, just listen to somebody or talk to somebody. Tell them what's going on with you. You know, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, okay? I mean, nobody will know what's going on with you unless you actually ask somebody for the help or tell them what's going on with you. People can't read minds. Your head should be like a glass bottle. If anything, you have a piece of plate glass on your head, people can read your mind, see what's going on with you. Nobody will ever know unless you tell them what's going on with you. So I'm starting this out. This is going to be on my blog. If anybody's interested, the downloads are free, but I'm going to make a donation button, and I'm sorry to say that, you know, no, I'm not sorry. I apologize. I'm going to say that if you care to or contribute or donate to my website or to me as far as, you know, keeping this information going, this is like I said, something that I think should be done, or at least I can't get in trouble because I'm not begging for money. I'm not asking anybody for anything. I said that, like I said once before, the downloads are free. You can get the information. It's just like if you feel like you want to donate something or help out, you know, keep this going. You know, things have to be, you know, bills have to be paid and stuff. You aren't stupid. I know you understand what's going on here. I'm just telling you that, you know, I'm just giving you free info. I'm not saying information. Well, it says I'm not giving you free advice. I'm just giving you free information. Now, you can take it however you want. I'm just being honest. This is not somebody like a scam or somebody. I'm showing you things that people, you should learn to do yourself, or you can do this yourself if you take the time to think about it. So when you get to that point when you're bored and you don't have anything to do, you may want to just check out my website and see if I got anything new or some information that might be valuable to you. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, just start checking out my website, my blog and everything, and just find out something to do. All right? Well, anyway, I'm out for right now, and I'll get back with you when you start writing or subscribing or whatever. You find my information. It's all on my blog. So it's nice talking to you all, and thank you for showing the interest. All right? Bye.